Hi everyone, I'm John Adams, and today we're going to talk about a very effective tool called the DMP Touchscreen app. The DMP Touchscreen app is an app that allows you to demonstrate the features and functions of the DMP Graphic Touchscreen keypad. What's really nice about the app is that not only can it be used by sales reps in demonstrating the keypad that you're proposing to the customer, but also it's useful when training the customer so that they can feel very confident from day one on how to use the keypad. Technicians can use it to get familiar with the functionality of the keypad. Also, if as a dealer, it's your practice for the technician to train the customer upon installing the system, it's great for them to be able to get familiar with the keypads that they're installing so that when it comes time to train the customer, they feel very comfortable. In many instances, we actually have dealers that will recommend that the customer download the app and get familiar with it throughout the day while the installation's taking place, and then the technician will actually train them on the app. So let's go ahead and begin taking a look at the DMP Touchscreen demo. You'll see that obviously, since we call it the DMP Touchscreen app, it looks just like the DMP Graphic Touchscreen keypad. You'll see the different animations for the weather. You'll see the arming modes, and it's disarmed. If I touch it, it'll give me the different arming modes. We'll go further into that here in just a few moments. And then to get back to the beginning of the demonstration, you always touch the shield in the top left-hand corner. On the right, you'll see our carousel. Now, in the app, the carousel shows you all of the different features that you can put on the carousel for the customer. Remember that you as a dealer have the ability to limit which of these functions show up on the carousel, but as I scroll through it, you can see that they're all there. You can demonstrate lights if you're gonna be selling Z-Wave lights to the customer, and you can toggle those on or off. And again, you're being able to do this all without the safety of having to connect to a real system or affecting any system in the field. You can demonstrate thermostats, train the customer on how to turn that set point up and down. Also, doors, so you can lock and unlock doors, show them what the garage door sensors would look like if you're selling Z-Wave garage doors. All of the features that are available on the carousel are there for you. So, if you want to demonstrate home, sleep, and away, or all and perimeter, then you can choose the arming mode that you want to demonstrate or train on by going to the menu and switching from arming mode home, sleep, away to all and perimeter. Now, when I go to arm the system and I touch the shield, you'll see that the terminology has changed from all to perimeter and then the instant mode as well. If you want to demonstrate an alarm, then you can go directly into the alarm screen so that the customers can see the red keypad that is a distinctive of DMP and indicates that an alarm condition has occurred and nobody has been there to disarm the system. This is a great time to train the customer on what they need to train their family or their employees on what they should do when they see the red keypad. To disarm it, you simply enter 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're presented with the false alarm question that they'll be presented with. In a real alarm scenario, after they enter the code, the siren stops, but the system is still armed and alarms have transmitted to the central station. The customer can now investigate what's going on and answer the question, is this a false alarm, no or yes? If it is a false alarm and they press yes, now it cancels the alarm and disarms the system and it goes back to normal mode. Going back to that menu, you can also demonstrate what a fire alarm looks like. So in a fire alarm condition, the customer would touch the fire alarm, enter their code, and then to reset the system, they would initiate a sensor reset. That is an option that's on the carousel to the right. So now when I touch reset, it disarms it. Now everything that I've just demonstrated for you in the help section of the touchscreen keypad is explained. So you know what the code is to use, how to demonstrate a fire alarm, how to demonstrate arming and disarming. You can also demonstrate the attention list. So the attention list is something that shows up on the keypad when there's been a power failure or a low battery or any sort of trouble condition that the customer needs to know about. So now to demonstrate that, you would just press the attention list. And in our example, we give you the example of a battery trouble. And you can demonstrate what that looks like and how to make that go away. Another feature that a lot of people want is the chime feature. When you turn on the chime feature on our DMP keypad, it turns on a chime function for all of the perimeter zones. So anytime a door or a window opens, it chimes at the keypad. So to demonstrate that, I've pressed chime and put it in chime mode. And on the left, I can touch the door and it opens the door. It chimes just like the keypad would, and it presents what they would see on the keypad. In this example, zone 1, the exit perimeter door was opened. In a real life scenario, whatever the zone description of that zone that triggered is what would present on the keypad. So we'll go ahead and close that, and then we would turn the chime feature off by pressing chime again. We can also arm the system. We'll arm this one in instant mode. And you can demonstrate an alarm condition like that. So in this instance, I can open the door or a window. I'll open the window. And it says Windows Zone 2 alarm. So again, I'm going to enter my code. I'm going to answer the false alarm question. And it'll demonstrate that the alarm is canceled. So as you can see, it functions just like a real world keypad, but without any of the concerns of actually having to do it on a keypad. The customer might be afraid as they're learning the system that they would set off an alarm or that the police would come. And so it's a great tool for them to get comfortable with the system without any fears or anxiety over such an issue as that. Also, again, as sales reps, it's a great tool to be able to take with you on sales calls. While you're showing your customers what the keypad looks like and how it functions, your competitors probably are not. So more often than not, the customer will go with what they were more comfortable with and were able to see in person. As a technician, it's a great tool to use to get familiar with the keypad for when you're training customers on. And again, many of our dealers recommend that the customers download this app and use it to get familiar with the system before it's installed as well. Also, just like on the DMP graphic touchscreen keypad, where you see the DMP logo on this app, that's where you have the ability to have your logo show up. And anytime the customer needs to call you, they can simply press your logo and see the phone numbers that you've provided, whether that's your central station or your service department, as well as any information you want them to have about how to contact you. A lot of our dealers like to talk to the customer and let them know that, hey, if you ever need anything, don't worry about looking up our phone number, just touch the keypad and it'll give you that. That's a great tool in training your customers. Also embedded within the DMP touchscreen app is a demo version of the virtual keypad app. So let's see what that looks like. When I touch the shield, down in the bottom right, you'll see where it says virtual keypad. Now, you can demonstrate the features and functions of the virtual keypad. So for example, if you want to show them that they can have access to multiple systems, you can show them the different systems. We'll start with the Smith Home. So it's going to show them what logging into a residential system looks like, the different arming modes, how you can look at the zone status, the history. We can also demonstrate what video cameras would look like. And the beauty of the app is that it's not connected to a real system. So you always are going to be able to give the same exact demonstration without worrying that something on the system has changed since the last time you were logged in, or having to share it with any of your coworkers or anything like that. So in the video section, you can actually choose a camera and see a video play. You can also demonstrate controlling Z-Wave doors, thermostats, and lights, and you can even toggle those on or off so the customer can get a feel for what that interface looks like. You can show them how they can manage users by adding users and setting that up as a temporary or a master user. You can show them schedules, geofencing and how that functionality works, as well as settings so that you can teach them where they need to go to set up push notifications to receive those. All of the powerful features of the virtual keypad can be demonstrated within this app. Also, if you look in settings, it's a great opportunity to go ahead and demonstrate what the alarm screen looks like in the virtual keypad app. So if I go to settings and I scroll down and I hit the alarm feature, not only can I demonstrate what the false alarm screen looks like, but what it looks like when you've attached video cameras to the system. As you can see, customers can see and determine whether this is a real alarm or false alarm and notify the central station of that. Let's also take a look at how you would use this app to demonstrate for a commercial customer in an area arming situation. So I'll jump over to a different system. We'll choose the Pizza King Corporation headquarters. And now you can see that there are multiple areas. You can arm or disarm individual areas to show them what that's like, or arm or disarm the entire system. And again, history is there. It also shows you what access control messages would look like. including access control doors, so you can show them what the status is. They can lock or unlock that or do a momentary access. Managing users on an XR series that has profiles, you can see how a profile would be set up. They can also demonstrate how profiles are set up. So you can look at all the different features there and walk them through setting that up. So the virtual keypad app demo that is embedded within the graphic touchscreen demo is a really powerful tool as well. So even if you're not using or selling the graphic touchscreen keypad, you can still demonstrate the virtual keypad, which is a service that we know everybody's pushing and promoting right now. You even have the ability to promote, You even have the ability to promote services like traffic count and show them how that helps them understand the traffic through their business better. So not only is the graphic touchscreen demo app a great tool for you to use to get familiar with the DMP graphic touchscreen, but it's also a really great tool for familiarizing yourself with the virtual keypad and demonstrating it. Again, the beauty of demonstrating the virtual keypad through this app is that you can get very familiar with a very routine demonstration and not ever have to worry about anything being different about the behavior of the app from one demonstration to another. So thanks for spending some time with us talking about the DMP touchscreen app.